Okay.
Welcome to the brown couch.
Yeah, let's spill the tea on the couch. Actually, probably been a fair bit of tea spilled on this couch. This couch we used to sit on when we lived together.
We did. It's been a long time.
Oh, the secrets you would tell. No, okay, no. All right, let's give them the content they didn't know they wanted, but we're going to deliver it anyway.
Yes, we are.
Yeah,
We're here. And who knows what this turns into? Maybe you can give us a name for the show.
might be one and done too.
Okay.
Totally fine. Totally fine. Happy with it. But 2026 season, so exciting.
It's here.
I know. It's March.
What the?
Yeah. Yeah. What the beep, 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 beep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
And the most unpredictable season. That's the tagline. The most unpredictable season yet. And like fair reason for it too.
Let me tell you, some of these predictions are very unpredictable. I have stewed over these for a long time.
And I reckon you could still put it in 5 different ways and you're still not going to know.
No.
I want some games to start. I did miss a little bit of the TGC, to be honest, because I just missed a little bit. I know that there's been heaps of practice matches, but it's been kind of hard to kind of just stay track with things.
Yeah.
But I just want the games to start. I want to see where people are placed at. Pre-season's long. And there's enough talk. Let's see that action.
Let's get into it.
Let's do it.
I agree with TGC though, because I miss just seeing. There's also some drama that comes out at TGC sometimes, like, oh, that team does not look good, and then they come out and they smash it round one. So,
but as a player, like sometimes you're going there and you're like, oh my goodness,
nervous.
Yeah, and then you've got 2 weeks to really rectify it, and you're like, that's not enough time.
No. Yeah.
But okay, let's get into it then. 21 imports.
Yep.
17 new contracts have been handed out. 10 new debutants. 7 fresh Kiwis in the mix.
9 of them in total.
It's a lot. But hey.
10 if you include Kiri.
Yep, fair. Yep. And then 3 new coaches.
Yes.
Which, do you know what? I actually love the newness of these coaches. I like who it is. I loved the announcement of Jez Murphy. I loved the announcement of Di Honey. Like for us, we've come up through the Victorian pathway. They're Victorian coaches. They've done their work. They've done their state league. They've done their state. They've done the pathway. Love it.
Yeah, I'm excited.
I'm all about it.
I think it feels fresh, and I think a reflection of where this season sits at the moment is the fact that I found all of these predictions really hard. Normally, when we're talking about goal scorer of the year, it's Janelle.
Yeah,
and that is no discredit to anyone who has won these awards, because you are a standout for a reason, but we're seeing so many fresh faces this year for great reason.
Yeah.
JFN is pregnant. We're seeing the inclusion of the Kiwis. I really struggled with all of these, so I can't wait to see how we've aligned.
Well, you were in either Adelaide, Perth, God knows what state, but I was here, you were somewhere else. We do have a bit of a, same
telepathy.
Yeah, we do.
Agreed.
Not a twin one, but there is something in there. I'll
so 4 years
I
away.
am older. I know. I do love it when they're like, oh, so you're Kelsey's sister. I'm like,
twins. No, that sucks for me, because I'm like, this means I'm older than I am.
No. Anyway, all right, let's get to it. Predictions for Fox. We had to do some predictions. I think the hardest one out of all the questions they asked was like the ladder. Can you do the ladder from 1 to 8?
Which I'm going to throw you under the bus. You didn't even actually do.
I know. Because I was just like, oh, they're not going to care if I don't do that. They probably do. So anyway, here it is. Let's go from 8th. You do one, I'll do one. I want to know why you've put them there, maybe the ins and outs.
Sure. Okay, my 8th, and I say this with all due respect, 8th could have been the same as 3rd. So, I've gone with the Giants here purely because of all of the changes.
Yeah.
Nerida Stewart comes in and she's a new coach, new head coach. She's got a lot of new players. I loved the pickup of Casey Adamson. She's one of my favorite worker bees. I think she brings a great sense of maturity as a first-year player.
Yeah.
She's got so much maturity. Love that inclusion, but just think there's so many pieces that need to find their way together with these combinations. And I think a lot is falling on the shoulders of Sophie Dwyer, and I'm just not sure whether she's the type of player to be able to lead a team like that. I understand Whitney Souness is now the captain, but Sophie Dwyer is arguably the most experienced player there without Jodie Ann Ward being involved.
Yes.
So that is a lot on Sophie Dwyer's shoulders.
Yeah.
So they're 8th for me.
Yeah, and We actually have the same. And really hard, outs like a Harton, Copua, Maddie Hay out as well. A lot of experience, was probably overdue. Needed to have a bit of a clean out, need to have these fresh young people come in, but same. New coach, new captain, 5 changes to the mix. I'm just unsure as to how they're going to go.
Happy to be proven wrong though.
100%. But
I love that.
unfortunately, someone's got to finish at the bottom at some point.
Yes.
So, yeah. I actually reckon, how like when they do like wins and losses, and usually it's like, at the bottom's really struggled to get some consistency, maybe 2 or 3 wins for the year. I reckon they'll have more than that.
Yes.
I think it'll be really, really tight. But, yeah.
And we can speak about finishing on the bottom because I think we were both part of teams that finished on the bottom. Well, I certainly was. I can't speak for you. Can't speak for you.
Rest in peace, the past. Mavs. I had Mavs at 7th.
Okay.
And that is a tough one because, like I mentioned, love the fact that Jez is on board. I've been coached by Jez before with Cougars, at Geelong Cougars. I think he's a real mastermind with his, creativity. He's a straight shooter. And I think sometimes that's what you need as a player. You need someone who's just going to tell you what it is.
Oh my God, I'm cramping. Sorry.
Bad knees and ankles. We shouldn't sit on a couch like this. But my biggest thing is probably even that defense end. I feel like they're a little bit short, and we've got tall shooters in the mix. That's just where I sometimes struggle. And also Jovic out. We talk about combinations, the, feeder with the shooter.
She was the best feeder of Shimona.
Absolutely. Yeah. And that connection has taken years to get there. Maybe McDonald can do the same. Don't know. Haven't seen it. Can't wait to see Jamie Lee Price though.
Oh.
And I actually really can't wait to see a Riley Batcheldor kind of get a bit of this is your time to shine and show that you are a starting 7, can be a starting 7, can be a long minutes player.
Yeah.
I want to see her go, yep, you know what? I was behind Conan at lining and this is exactly what I'm here for. So I'm expecting big things from her.
Love that prediction. Didn't have the same.
Oh.
Don't agree with it. No, I had the Firebirds at 7th. Again, think this is wrong.
Yeah.
I actually already think this is wrong. I just am not sure how all of these inclusions are going to go. I know that Maddie Gordon and Tapia are incredible players in their own right. How do they link in with a Lara Dunkley, with an Emily Moore? Mary Cholick in her 2nd year, apparently a massive amount of improvement in the off season. She's an incredible player anyway, but found it tough at times last season.
Yeah.
I just don't know. I don't know. So they ended up 7th.
Yeah.
I just have no idea. But I will say what I have seen from Kiri as a head coach excites me a lot. And I feel like she's similar to Jez in a way, knows what she wants, knows who she is as a coach and really understands that. So again, excited to see what happens. Happy to be proven wrong. Someone had to be 7th and 8th, and that's where I landed.
Yeah. 6th?
6, I went for the Mavs.
Oh,
so
okay,
not a difference to you. I'm going to say the same thing again. A lot of changes. I do think they end up above Firebirds and Giants just because Shimona Nelson is such a threat in there now. Her development over the last however many years she's been in the league has been massive. And I think Jamie Lee Price can feed anyone.
Yeah.
So that's why they are 6th to me. The big question mark for me is that goal attack position. Pallavi, Riley Batcheldor, who takes it, Sasha McDonald, all 3 that I have named haven't really broken out yet in SSN.
Yeah.
Well, Sasha can't because it's her first year, but you get what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not a Helen Housby. It's not a Sasha Glasgow.
Kira Alston.
Yeah. We don't have a really dominant goal attack.
Yeah.
So that's why they're 6th for me. But also I think a Jez Murphy isn't expecting too much. Like I think he knows that he's maybe in for the long haul, and this is a group that is coming together.
And this group, hasn't been in the league for long, but have had multiple changes every single year, people in and out and coach. And it's a lot. They really need stability. Yep. And it would be great that if they, show improvement, ruffle some feathers with some of the top teams, but go, all right, this is a team that we need longevity in for not 1 season, but 2, maybe 3. Like your Vixens, having that core group that really stays around. And they've got some youth in there that can do that. I've done the opposite. I put 5 at 6.
Okay.
So we've just had a flip there.
Okay.
8's been the same. 7 and 6, a little bit around the other way. I think they will be better. But once again, I think there's a lot of change, and that just sometimes takes time. I'm excited for a Maddie Gordon in the league. I've loved watching her.
Yeah, she's a star.
Yeah. But yeah, and even a Kelly Jackson. I think they definitely need that. But I mean, I did love an Isabel Shearer, and you know the limited time that she might get now. It's like, oh, yeah. I just think they need one more season.
Yep. Okay.
So that's me.
Sold.
5th, I got Fever at
Do I
5th.
have Fever? Yes, I also have Fever at 5th.
Yeah, I mean, Glasgow back, Aiken Georgian, like, oh, yeah, awesome.
Can I tell you my concerns?
Love to. Probably similar.
I think they are a formidable starting 7.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing that it's going to be Aitken George, Glasgow, ATN, Cransberg, Anstis, Williams, KD.
Yeah. Love it.
Unreal. But now with the injury to Olivia Wilkinson, who is a massive impact player for Fever, and they've been really grinding. She's in her 3rd season. She's come such a long way. She was a big part of last season. She's had the learnings of the grand final. I just think without her punch off the bench, with no Sunday Ariang, which now means no Fran Williams punch off the bench, their bench to me now, outside of the starting 7, untested, unsure, very, very new. Verity Simmons, great.
Yes, great inclusion, lots of experience. My question to that though, and as I said, I've got them at 5th as well, but like Vixens rarely, even last year, used their bench at times. Like some of their...
True, but they've been together for however many years.
And
whereas Fever, this is still a new look.
Yeah.
Sasha and Romelda haven't played together. Alice and Sasha have, but 3 years ago.
Yeah.
I do think you can't discount that a lot of this team, well, not a lot, but a handful of this team, are the remainders of the 2022 win.
Yeah.
Vez, ATN, Glasgow,
and that's been the same with the Vixens, who are the reigning premiers. Like they had a great year, then they had an off year, and then they came back, and you know they've gone every second year for a premiership there for a little bit because they were all in the grand final. So you're like, oof.
I think you've said this before, though. The best thing about Fever last year was the injection of a Zoe Cransberg off the bench, Fran Williams.
Yep.
Olivia Wilkinson.
Jordan
rotations.
Yeah.
Being able to put Jess in there because you could move Sunday out to wing defence. There was a
big gap.
Yeah. Yeah.
Huge.
Fran can fill that in GD. It's what probably she leaves with the movement that she can provide with Jess moving into centre. And
Agreed.
Alice potentially moving across. Like
if it's not working, then it's like, where to next?
The one thing I will say, though, Dan finds a way. Dan finds
Dan we trust.
a way.
Not Dan the man in Victoria that used to be, but Dan in the West. Like,
I didn't know where you were going with that. I was like, okay.
We will follow Dan Ryan anywhere.
Okay.
Do believe in him. 4th, top 4.
So
Hit me.
this is the difference. I'm just telling everyone that this is different to my Fox prediction because I think I stuffed it up. So I had Swifts as the biggest slider in my Fox predictor, but that was because I had failed to recognise Gina Crampton coming in for Paige Hadley after the birth of her child. Gina Crampton feeding Wecky, unreal.
Delish.
Amazing. So I didn't factor that in. And I think the reason that I had Swifts as a slider prior to that was Maddie Proud's coming back in from a baby. Shani Lambden, Taylor Fraser, Grace White was going to be their mid-court.
Yes.
Which I think puts a hell of a lot of pressure on a Helen Housby, puts a lot of pressure on a Maddie Proud. Maddie Proud's unreal. So she could come back in and be great, but you don't know. But I think that 4 as a mid-court, puts a lot of pressure on the defence end and Helen Housby. And that's why I had them sliding, but then I forgot the inclusion of Gina.
Yeah, which is a great. And I also had them at 4th with Swifts.
Oh, so we agreed.
Yeah, we do actually on that one as well. But there's just something I fear a little bit is for them is like that defense end has been there for many, many years now. Yeah. And we're not, like, there's nothing. Yes, I know Shining Land are coming. Yeah, I get it, all of that. But I'm
And
like,
Tegan, we hadn't seen a lot of Tegan until
yeah,
last
but
year.
I'm like, it's still the same.
yeah.
Like,
Have people figured them out? Is that what you're saying?
yes,
Yeah. Okay.
yeah. Like, I feel like we know how to play the Clow and Turner combo.
Okay.
That's my biggest thing. I was like, oh, I just don't think maybe you're challenging. Yeah, mind you, like, what did Vixen's beat him in a prelim by 1? Like,
I know. I just again.
so maybe not, but like, yeah,
I feel like there's been a lot of. You know what? We're saying this with not a lot of conviction.
no. But anyway, Swiss set.
Maybe
Swiss
we
at
can
4.
circle back mid-season and be like,
And
I was
rectify.
wrong.
Yeah.
I'm happy to admit.
You know what I'm hoping for is that it's not a top 4 and a bottom 4 like we've seen for the last few seasons, that we get to halfway through the year and we're like, oh yeah,
We know where
the
this is.
finishing in the top 4 might be questionable, but we're definitely top and you're definitely bottom, and this is where we sit. Hopefully, like you said, it's literally maybe from third to 8th. Like, oof.
Yes.
I still think there's going to be 2 standout teams. Third,
Reluctantly,
say it.
I put the Vixens at 3rd. Now, I don't know why. I do. I am like, maybe similar to the Swifts thing. There's a world where this is so unbeatable because they've been together
Yeah.
for so long. And then there's a world where if that doesn't work out this season, you know, people have figured it out.
Yeah.
We haven't seen people figure it out in the last however many years.
What
And
did
they've
Kate say? Plan B would look pretty good.
And it was.
Plan A worked.
I don't know. We say it every year, and I reluctantly put Melbourne Vixens 3rd, but I just was like, it's either going to be formidable and they win another grand final, or, you know, someone somewhere figures out the chinks.
Yeah. And yeah, and
it's not me.
And look, I've got Lightning. I think this is maybe where we've changed it. I've got
Lightning 2nd.
Yeah, and I've got Vixen 2nd. So that's, we've got that little switcheroo ridgy-didgy there. I think for the Vixens, so I'm just going to go off the Vixens why you in 3rd, and this is probably why I've got them in 2nd a little bit. I actually think this is their last year in their like premiership window.
Ooh, that's a big call.
I just think that there's a few players in there that are getting towards that end. They need to keep that list as healthy and as possible as they can. They've got that youth in there, but, you know, at what point, and I'm not saying that you get rid of some of these older, experienced, aging players, but there's got to be a time where then they're not the starter and someone else is starting, and maybe they're injecting off the bench for that experience, or, you know, like, yeah, I just, you know, a Mundy and a Zara Walters are the future.
Yep.
So I love what Kate Maloney literally resurrected herself and kind of completely evolved in the last few years. It was like, you know, not making diamonds and then all of a sudden vice captain of the like, unbelievable.
And like some people's
Longevity.
first pick now.
Oh, yeah, longevity, like amazing. Has just continued to run and run and run for however many seasons she's been now. But when is the time that maybe she moves to that wing defense, and then we see the Walters and Mundy combination really start to fine tune there? Like,
Di Honey, I reckon, would test that.
yeah. So I'm just saying, I think this is their last, like, if they're going to hit it, back to back is on the cards for them, and maybe this is.
I don't have the answer to this, and I probably should, but are they the oldest team in the league?
Yeah.
Not that age matters at all, but like, are they the oldest? What comes with age?
I think we consider with that though, like, because they've been around the longest together.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, and then I had Lightning I had Lightning 3rd, obviously. Vixens a 2nd. So that's, I could probably go either way.
And same. My thing with Lightning was very excited about their super shot potential. I don't know.
Is Cara Conan the super shot thrower?
And that's what I was going to say. Them finishing 2nd hinges on Cara Conan shooting 2s.
Yeah.
But we saw her go to the post more last year from the 2-point zone. I think Karen Berger coming in there, and clearly she's made an impact by becoming a leader.
Yeah.
I think Liz Watson in there. Ava Black comes back from the ACL. Mahalia Cassidy is just a solid performer. You know what you're going to get from her. So, yeah, I just like the idea of the Lightning defense end. And I think if you can shoot twos, this is going to sound so predictable, but if you can shoot twos and
Yeah.
stop people from shooting twos, I think Lightning have a really solid across the board. So that's why I've gone, but I could have them at third too.
Defense,
and
they are like solid. Like, and even
best defense. Oh no, sorry. Because
Yeah.
we're about to talk about the best defense.
But yeah, no, it's up there.
there, yeah.
And I think it'll shake a lot of it'll be like you can get the ball, but can you convert the ball? Where other teams are really strong in the attack, and it's like, will you get enough game ball to be able to shoot? Yeah. So like,
Yep.
I think, and then we look at our number one.
Ooh.
And the reason probably why they're going to be up number one is because down both ends, they are massive threats. So even if one end is lacking a little bit in the game, that end's gonna just go gangbusters.
Don't even worry about the ends at the Thunderbirds. Look at that midcourt.
I know, it's
Like,
sexy,
so we
eh?
can see-
You hear Tanya, I'll say, let's get back to sexy netball. This is a sexy team, sexy netball. I can't
that midcourt.
wait. Go for it.
Well, it's the Adelaide Thunderbirds for me. They are finishing top.
Should this have been a sign? Pink pants?
Mavs and Thunderbirds. No, I think just the inclusion again of Shamira cannot be underestimated. I don't think it is being underestimated. I think everyone's very excited for that. For me, the Adelaide Thunderbirds and the most exciting combination I am looking forward to.
I think I know.
Is yours the same?
Yeah.
Latanya Wilson at wing defense, Kate Heffernan in the middle, Georgie Horges at wing attack. Honestly, I could play goal attack with that team.
I could be
That's a
holding
lie.
shoot with
Actually,
that
that's
dude.
a lie. No. But I just think that midcourt, I'm really excited for that. I'm really lucky that I get to go to Adelaide.
Do you know the other thing too is like, yes, that three, but also the fact, and this is what Kate Heffernan brings to the Thunderbirds, she can shift their like team this way into the defense or that way into the attack. Taylor Williams is a very good player as well, so she can come into wing attack.
Georgie can
Georgie
shift
goes like, it just goes deep that way, deep this way, because Kate Heffernan, like, just
She's a key.
She
I think she's
is.
the key. And
that's not to say that the other people that were on, but just I love the way that Thunderbirds also rotate. So they get all of that rotation, but they've also got a really solid, like,
you're forgetting Sophie Casey. Sophie Casey played
Yeah.
how many games last year? Now, she won't be spoken about a lot in the Thunderbirds lineup this year, potentially, because she's not.
that grinder.
But she's there. She's got experience now. She's coming off the bench. She's got her first contract. But like, add her into a rotation for a 5-minute hit. If I'm a wing attack and at some point I'm having to come up against Latanya, then Kate Heffernan, then Sophie No, thank you. And I think my other thing is Kate Heffernan with I say that because like I couldn't do that right now.
No.
I think with a Kate Heffernan being under a coach like Kathy Fellows, now both you and I have had Kathy Fellows, I cannot wait to see that.
Yeah. Scary.
So yeah, we both agreed on that.
Yeah. And then the other inclusion, obviously, down the other end is Almarie Vanderberg. And what she, once again, youngster, quite raw a little bit. We saw what she could do, obviously, for the Proteas when South Africa are out. She can move. She can hold. She's got a long-range shot. Like, how are we stopping that? And you're training against Shamira.
I'm glad.
Like, you're training against...
Oh, yes.
Like, I just don't think you can underestimate how important training is and what you can get at training when you are training against someone. Like, during the week, she's like, I've got to do this for 5 days against Shamira. Like, game day hopefully could be easy.
Yes.
Like,
Yep.
or easier.
So there's our predicted ladder. I'm probably very wrong. And now there was 4 other categories that we got asked. This, I
Far
know
away.
that we have very similar
Yeah.
opinions. Player of the year.
Oh, Latanya Wilson.
Latanya Wilson for me
Yeah.
too. Leading goal scorer.
Grace.
I said Grace too, just because I don't think she
I think
will
there'll be more I think there'll be more movement in other circles.
Yeah, like I do think at times we might see a Cara and a Gabby Sinclair.
Yeah.
And maybe Nelly off. I don't know. We might see a Alice Teague Neald and a Sasha Glasgow.
And then I go, okay, well, Weki could come off during like the power 5 when the 2-point, because maybe she's not a 2-point threat, but it's still 2/3 of a quarter. It's 10 minutes. It's the start of every quarter.
And I still think as much as Grace White really developed last year, you're taking Weki off for a Grace White and a Helen Housby circle, which I just don't know whether you're going to see a lot of.
No. And the Grace
same with-
White and Weki combination was good.
Yeah,
Like
and
that.
it's not a
As in feeder and shooter.
yeah, but it's not a Lily Graham coming in for a Sophie Garbin.
Yeah.
Where like Lily Graham is an incredible shooter.
Yeah, yeah.
Like it's I think
Calm as a cucumber, that one.
leading goal scorer Grace Wecky, we both had that one. Okay, your player to watch and why.
So there was the player to watch, and then there was also like international player.
Best
I
international.
was just like one player for both of those. So I kind of half-assed these things. Anyway.
Go on.
I said Kate Heffernan.
Yep.
I loved when I heard that she was signing on. I loved where she landed at the Thunderbirds. Like I mentioned before, the fact that she can shift in that way, this way, the combinations that she has in the defense end, down the attack end, just mwah.
I feel like maybe we just call this the Kate Heffernan fan club. I don't know. Show.
let us
My
down,
best
Kate.
international recruit and why was also Kate Heffernan, just her work rate and seeing her
Yeah.
thrive in that environment. But my player to watch and why is Emily Mannix, and I will put Paige Hadley in there as well if she
Maddie
does
Proud.
return, Maddie Proud. But my one was Emily Mannix, return from having Mabel, and a huge addition to the Vixens because let me tell you, she haunts my nightmares about that prelim final, Vixens and Fever. And
Yeah.
I just think she's such an incredible inclusion for them off the court and on the court. So, Mannix for me.
Yeah, I think, well, I mean, there is no way I want to play netball ever again. I've got no urge. Knees and ankles say absolutely no, but after a baby, like credit to those players that come back. Like unbelievable.
Yeah.
Just to
All women.
and away they
All
go.
power to
Yeah.
us.
Nah, the mums are gonna come out strong. Nah, I love it. Although I hate to break to you, but Mannix is out for this round one. Maggie Karras coming in. But hey, we'll see her at some point.
Breaking news. I wasn't across that.
There we go.
Well done.
Maggie Karras in, Mannix out. But all the best to round one. Can't wait to watch it.
Yeah, I'm very excited.
You're going to Adelaide.
I'm in Adelaide. You've got
Actually,
a
I
week
think
off.
that's the game of the round.
Thunderbird Swifts.
Yeah.
Don't ask me to pick it. Oh, Thunderbirds.
Yeah.
I was like, don't ask me to pick it. Okay, Thunderbirds.
Yeah. I think that could be a bit of a test, and we could see where things really land a little
My
bit.
biggest one, Mavs beating Giants in Bendigo.
You know what I do love though? I love when fixtures come out and it's like, oh, the stories behind the stories.
Oh.
Like, you know, the Price versus the Giants again and where they stand. And I like,
You
and
mean
also,
mean the ex-Giants midcourt against the new Giants midcourt?
yeah, but also like,
It's Hay, Price, Parmenter.
yeah, but also like Mavs, well done. They were like, okay, cool. Like, yep, thanks SSN. We'll play Giants in round one, but we'll take you to Bendigo. Like, you can enjoy the 2-hour bus ride from Melbourne to Bendigo. Bendigo's a great venue though. I mean, I have good and bad moments at that venue. Swear it in my knee.
Stunning.
Yep.
That's what you want.
That's my shoot time, but I had a great test match there too. So anyway, round one, Saturday,
We
14th.
can't wait. This has been a lot of shit talk, but if you have a name,
Shit talk.
please edit this.
Yeah, no, I will.
Okay.